today's session. It is about a seminar or a webinar on database or Oracle DBA interviews. How we can face interview, what challenges are there, or how to go for an interview, right? Few tips I'm trying to suggest you or give you, right? So that will be helpful for you. And now there are few things are there. The first thing is the job requirement in a company, right? Whenever there is a requirement comes in any companies, right? So that is like a job requirement, right? How many candidates they need based on the project they will select, location, right? Most of the part is mentioned in the JD. What is JD? Job description, correct? You all might be started searching that. N number of sites you will find the job description, right? You would have gone through them even. Good. So based on the job description, right, they require the candidates with that expertise. They are looking for it, right? You can understand what could be the requirement there, correct? So job description, then in the job description, they will be pointing out few more other details, right? So I'll be coming for them slowly. So then we got the second part. Once you came to know that there is a opening, we apply, right? And the biggest challenge for most of us here is resume selection. Why my resume is not getting selected or I'm not getting a call? It happens. It happens. There could be a number of reasons again for that. What could be the problem? But once your resume got selected, see again, there might be 10 jobs you found in a month or right in 2-3 months and you applied there. Out of 10 companies you applied, 10 job positions you applied, you might get hardly like a 3-4 interview calls, 40%, 30, 40, 50% kind of thing, correct? That number of calls what you are getting, you can increase that, right? By having a better resume, having a better resume. So instead of getting 3-4 calls out of 10 where you applied, you might get 5-6. So you're increasing from 30-40% to 50-60% kind of thing, right? First thing you need a call, right? Without call, there is no selection, nothing. So first your resume should be shortlisted, right? And then you have to go for an interview. You will be called for an interview. Now this is another important area, right? Clearing an interview, because we've seen that many people, right, who applied for 10 jobs and they would have got minimum 3-4 kind of they shortlisted and they got the call, right, and they appeared for 3-4 interviews even, but there is no response after that because you're not been selected. You're not selected. Why? What could be the reasons? Right? How we can improve the chances? See, I'm not giving you something like a genie kind of a tip. You try it and you'll get a job. It's not like a mantra, Baba, you take this one and go home tomorrow morning, you'll get a job. Nothing. I'm just trying to give you some tips and tricks kind of thing, which might help you or which will be going to help you for sure. Even if you get one call, see, main thing is to get a job, first you require a call. If you're not getting any call, I'm not getting any job. First, you need a call from the company or consultancy, whoever it may be. So once you got a call, then the second part, the last part is you must clear the interviews, correct? So in each area you require something. So first coming to the job description part or job requirement, main thing is a job description, what kind of work they are looking at or what technologies they are looking at, correct? They got a project for upgrade or migration. So obviously the job description will have all those highlighted points. Hey, we want a DBA who knows Postgres, who also knows Oracle, because we want to migrate from Oracle to Postgres or SQL Server to Oracle. Correct? They will ask you these things. You should not apply for each and every job. No, don't. Choose the things correctly. You will get jobs now and then, fine, but check out the job description clearly what they are looking at, right? So based on their job description, job description, that is the main part. You need to prepare your resume too. You need to prepare your resume too. So first is the job description. Huh. The next is there are certain things like a job location you can verify and check where it is, because nowadays, right, a couple of years back we got a new trend of work from home. Earlier it was not there before COVID, very rare, very rare, right? Work from home concept was not there. Might be a day or two, might be if you want to do fine. But after COVID, what happened? Work from home. And many people said, okay, this is only be the future, right? The future is going to be work from home. All companies will be gone. Only you have to sit at home and do it. It won't be, man. It can't be like that. Whatever today we think that it is going to be the next future. And that never happens, right? Why? Because change model or change management, God has already applied. Day by day, everything is changing. Right now, climate is changing. It's not going to be the same what we had earlier, and what you see today is not going to be the future. Correct? So there is a change happening, and change always goes on. Right? If you are happy today, you will be one day you will be in trouble, or if you are in a trouble, don't worry, one day you will be happy. So that's the basic thumb rule. Please apply or understand that there is a change. There will be a change. Right? Duration, how long it will take to change. You're not getting a job, don't worry. One day you will get a time, you will get a job. But only thing that you should be prepared for that one day. When you get a call, you should be ready to face the interview. I seen the people, they say, sir, 3-4 months ho gaya and I'm not getting any job. So suddenly, all of a sudden, I got a call, but I didn't prepare, right? And I went to the interview, I got rejected. See what happened? Luckily, you got one chance and you missed even that. Correct? So please prepare. So that's why job description is the one which will tell you what kind of job it is, the environment, the location, because nowadays jobs are not only work from home. Work from is like outdated or it's becoming older now. Now people are asking you to come to office actually, right? Most of the part. Because why? Because it all depends. All depends. Uh, Even I can have a video call with my doctor and I can explain the problem. Correct? If it is an internal problem, something, a stomach pain or certain internal, so obviously I must visit doctor or not. Correct? Same way here, databases are actually, right? Databases are completely in the back end. And data is very important for everyone. Basically, any companies, they won't allow anyone remotely to access data. Might be for some customers or some like that consultants or DBAs kind of thing, they might give a privilege. Okay, boss, you are a senior DB or you are a manager, your director, fine. We trust you and we can give you. But I can't give it for everyone in the company. Right? Security concern starts. The more the people I share, that more criticality it will become. Right? So that is the one. Second thing, the type of work you do from home is not going to be the same. Right? Many countries we see there is a online schooling is there. Even with COVID, we've seen with our kids. Did they learn anything really? No. How much they are learning being in a classroom? Yes or no? Correct. Even I can ask the same question for with our online people because online guys, many of them attended my online sessions even. Right? If you attended anywhere online sessions, have you really learned a lot? No. The being in a classroom, face to face kind of thing, right? Why? Because the dedication, the environment, and many things help you to improve, right? Same way in every company, the production, the whatever the work you do, right? Productivity will be there in the company's environment, not in a home environment. The understanding. They're saying the guy who can easily handle around 20, 30, 40 tasks in a day, hardly he's doing only 10. Correct? Yes. Now, candidates requirements kind of thing, again, you have to check out what kind of candidate, the academic eligibility they are asking, years of experience, how many years of experience, it could be a fresher or 2+ years or 4 years or 10+ years, expertise they're asking, right? Technology skill set, what you know, right? We want a guy who's having a 5+ years experience, only DBA do they ask? Have you seen anywhere like that? No. They ask you DBA, they ask you RAG, they ask you data guard, they'll ask you Goldengate, they might ask you even Exadata, they'll ask you performance tuning, and many, because 5+ years. But have you seen the same list? Is it asked for a 0 to 2 year experience? Obviously not. If he's asking, might be the wrong guy. Correct? Yes. So that means, please understand, keep it in one thing in your mind. As you grow, today might be you are looking for only 0 to 2 years of experience. Fine. But tomorrow, after you joined anywhere, after 1, 2, 3 years, you will become a 5 year of experience guy. So the same, whatever the concepts, the list they're asking you, all those you have to be ready and prepared in future. Correct? So that means a learning process never ends. Once you got a job, don't stop learning, guys. We've seen a lot of people who stopped and they stuck with the same company years and years. They work for the same company for 10 years, 15 years, 20 years also. I've seen that. Many people are there. Why? They don't know much. Whatever this company's requirement is there, I can do only that, nothing else. And if I try for somewhere else, they ask me so many, and I can't learn. Right? Don't stop learning. Please, these are all small things, but makes, right, lot of difference in your future. Right? Every day, every month, every quarter, every year, you should learn something. Day is not possible, fine. In a week, every week, there should be something you would have learned. In a month, you should have learned something new. Some plus, go on adding. See, because you are trying to build your future on technology. Database, applications, what it may be, server, hardware, all this. This is all technology part. Correct? So obviously you should develop the technology. Right? So please do that one. Technology and skill sets required as you go on, right? Year by year, experience, expertise. They'll ask you a lot of skill sets. Now coming to this is basically jobs requirement. First thing, companies will post the things, fine. Now my area, like example, I am a candidate, I want to apply for that, right? How my resume can be shortlisted, correct? Not only shortlisting, how can I crack my interview, right? There are the two basic areas. So first, your resume. Coming to your resume part, right? A resume part, certain key points I'm trying to tell here. Okay. What is that? First main important thing, the resume should look professional, right? A professional look and feel, a nice design, a template should be there. We see the resumes, right? Many people resumes are not good enough. There might be only just one page kind of a resume, even a fresher or little experience, 1 to 2 years, right? Don't keep it so short, right? Try to little bit elaborate with certain key points, add the points, right? So please try to look at your resume. Now you can take help of n number of things here, man. How I can create, how can I have a better resume or something, or a template? Google it. Google is the best source. So please start using that. Right? So Google, right? I can go to my Google. I can just go to my, sorry, where is there another link? Let me open. Yeah. And I can say here, what is that I want to do? Resume templates, right? Okay. Uh, Prepare resume online. Prepare resume online. I'm just searching it for the first time. Okay. Free it is asking, fine, good. That is also there. So some sponsored links you can use, or there are some other, like your resume will be ready in 5 minutes. Just go through certain. All right. Every day we go through unknown videos n number of times. Correct? Yes or no? Agree? Right? Not minutes, in hours. Every day, nearly in hours, we are spending on that. Try to give half hour or half an hour or 1 hour in searching this part. Right? So just try to see some blogs or videos or certain things. They will tell you, help you with certain good resume preparer. You can see on the right side the nice good resumes are there. right? The look and feels, right? You can use, there are certain pre-built designs, templates are available. You can make use of those templates, right? You can even see here with some other, right, templates. Might be this is another one, accept all cookies. You can see here the certain see the designs it is showing you there. There's all so many n number of things you need to register, right? You must register and you have to do this. Getting my point? So please start using this. Please start using. Nowadays, even I seen like a what we call AI-based resume preparations also came in picture. Fine, good. So try to go with the resume preparations and try to explore that one. So you see that resumes, right? How they look and all, the colorful and all, fine. If you make it colorful, good. Make it a black and white. You can have a PDF, right? You can share basically with the people, right? Yes. Try to explore that. So I'm not going into that, but just try to prepare your resume well. Use some templates. Online templates are there, free templates are there, download them, or even you can go for this and just go for downloads. Even you will find certain images. You can see how the resumes looks like. Let me open in a new tab. I'm just trying to show you one of this. You see that? Well, I'm not showing a DBA part, just a resume. You search for Oracle DBA resume, you'll get good enough content even, right? So a lot of good resumes are there, prepare them. It takes time, guys. Again, it's not just a one-day task. For me, even right to update my resume, prepare, I did the same way using some of the tool. I don't remember, couple of years back, 2 years back, I updated with all these tools. Let me explore, but it was really nice. The look and feel itself, I'm pleased for that. Okay, looking at that. So please do that one, right? Try that one, update it. It will be really good. That's the first thing, right? So try to add. It will take some time. Could be days or even weeks. For me, it took good enough days because try to add the points, right? Whatever the most appealing and most achievable, achieved kind of thing, everything. It should be in a proper order. Try to organize it, work with it n number of times. Don't just create a one resume, done, and simply send it year, month and month, send the same. Don't do. Try to update your resume, right? Because when you start updating your resume, right? I updated this month, next month again I'm updating, next month if I'm again updating, or after 3 months again I'm updating it, you're going to do a lot of change in that. Every time just 555% change, fine, but after 6 months, what happens? 50% changed, and now the look will be totally different. I would have shown, I'm not using my personal laptop, I would have shown my first resume 20 years back and now. A big difference, really a very big difference if I look that, right? So fine, please prepare your resume. That is a very important portion of this one, guys, right? Keep it in mind. So resume templates can be used. Online certain, right, so websites are there. Or AI is what we call. Try to improvise that. That's the one. Because first thing, look and feel is the first thing. Correct? When you go for a marriage preparation proposal, what do? We do very good, better look and feel kind of thing, right? Yes or no? Right? First thing, outer look. Okay. Oh wow, good. Don't know. After talking, we'll come to know how you speak and all. That is secondary. Correct? That's the first impression, what we call. Yes, it applies even here. Why? Because again, please understand, I'll take a whiteboard here better because, right, in a company, when a job requirement comes, tell me how many job requirements you might see like for DBS. How many people they might need? Hardly in a company, they might need 1 or 2 candidates. Correct? For DBS, or might be more like a 3 or 4 candidates they might need. It won't be like a 20, 40 DBS they need. No. Correct? Developers, yes. Developers they need with the different. We require 2 or 4 developers for Android, 2 for iOS, right? And 2 for different. Like that, there will be 20, 30 requirements could be there for developer side. But DBS that at the end, because all these different application, whatever the mobile app or Android app or what it may be called iPhone app or website based app or any other application, at the end they all talk to the one single database. If I say ICICI Bank example, a database is there, fine, there is one database, I can access, because database is a collection of data, we all know, I can access my data through many sources. I can access it through going to the bank, a branch, going to their branch, yes or no? If I go to their branch, they will have some tool or application, their own application, inbuilt application. Using that, they will access your account and provide you the details. Correct? That is one type of application. Instead of that, I can even check out from my online banking. Everything is not available on online. For certain reasons, I need to visit the branches. Fine. A different application for online people. Yes, we have a online banking, right? Even though if I'm unable to access a PCRS system, then on mobile also I have a mobile app. That is also application. Correct? I can even get some details going to an ATM box, ATM machine. In ATM machine, you go there, right? You will see left hand side, right hand side, four buttons. We know, just press. Next. Correct? Okay, that is an application again. It's a system inside. You see the monitor and those key buttons like a touch screen kind of thing. Correct? It is an application designed for ATMs. ATM application, mobile application, right? Online application. All these applications down the line, they talk to the same database. You're getting data from the same. So you don't need many DBAs there. So remember, keep it in mind, the DBS requirement will be less compared to developers. That is the one. But don't worry about it. Why? Because, see, as I said, there are 4 requirements coming for developer or DBS. How many could be for developers? Might be 40 developers they might need. Fine. Correct. How many people are going to apply there? So I say here around 100 people will be applying for this. Okay. Yes or no? Possible? Are you going to see only 100 people applying for this 40 post? No. So obviously it is going to be huge. So if I say 100 people are applying here, and then on this side you will be seeing obviously 1000 people are applying for that. Because in Amirpet, you are all from Amirpet, most of you, right? We see the whole crowd. Are they from DBA training institutes or anything? Any admin? No. They're all programmers. 95% all from the development side. The huge crowd every day we see. Even I get surprised sometimes watching their having seat standing there. How come, man, these huge people, they're all from developer background. Hundreds and thousands of people. Hundreds and thousands of people, right? So hundreds and thousands of people. So I see here for DBA part, okay, there might be 100 people would have applied, but for the programmers, thousands of people. You see that one? If I just cut out here, see again, this is like a 4 jobs. Here it is a 40 jobs we got, fine. And if I just cut out these 2 zeros here, I'm going to cut out these 2 zeros, right? So it's like a 1:10 kind of thing. Yes or no? 1:10. Even if this is also, if I calculate it as a 1, this is going to be 10 again. Yes or no? Correct? Yes, 1:10. Same thing. So looks like nearly it is the same competition. One job, right? 10 people kind of example. Correct? Nearly same. Little bit might be high. See, remember guys, is the DBA role going to die? I'm sure that it's not. Database, as long as database is there, the DBA job or role will be there. Correct? Doctors, are they going to die in future? If you introduce AI or something? No, they are there. But what they will do, they'll start using those AI tools for better treatment. You would have seen like a lot of English movies, right? So English movies, future kind of thing, 2050, 2040s, right? Completely digital based, click kind of thing, and the person gets completely cured. But there should be some person to operate or not. It's not done automatically. No, there is someone is required. So what happens? We again as a DBS, as we go on, as new technologies are coming, we start adopting them. We have to adopt that and start operating or using them. These are all tools, man. AI is also a tool. AI, so you see, when I say artificial intelligence, it is going to give you n number of tools. You can use AI tool. It's a tool, right? So you can make it work done. It's not going to do on its own. You have to do. You have to do, right? So please keep it in mind. The competition is nearly same. So that means fine. Even if you are learning the DBA, getting a job, whatever the challenge you are facing, it is the same with the developer. And even sometimes people ask me, hey, do I join? Because he's a completely fresher. He's a completely fresher. He will get a doubt. Hey, should I go and join the developer programmer side or the DBS? Right? Okay, that depends on that person. What is his choice? When you should join for this one, go for this area. What is it? It's a programmer or a developer. Correct? When you should go, two things here again. Two things. What is that? One, you need to learn multiple courses. Agree? Multiple courses, you must learn them. Just learning Java, are you going to get a job today? No. Advanced Java required, correct? You require mobile, Node.js, n number of JSS. Even I'm not from a programmer, but you guys are saying so many names. Okay, you are from a programming. So you can say, right, so many things. Just learning 1, 2, 3 technology is not enough. You need to go on learning multiple. Correct? Correct? Agree? Right, that's the one. And each course is of minimum 2 months, 3 months. Nowadays we see, right, that the full stack, something full stacks are running, right? Java full stack, Mean full stack, Mern full stack. What happening? Multiple courses they are adding, clubbing and giving as one package. Correct? Yes, multiple things are clubbed and given. That's what multiple courses you need to learn. So means, right, I should have good enough patience and learning process. So months and months I have to spend just learning 2 months of any course. There is no course of 2 months. Even if we talk about full stack, it's minimum 3, 4 months kind of thing. But that is not enough. You need extra practice. So minimum 6, 7 months you are learning here, and you need to remember all those technologies. What happens when people started with the C, C++, Java, Advanced Java, .NET+++, he will forget the first one. He'll hardly remember only the institute name and the trainer. Remaining concepts are gone. Sir, what happened? You told me Advanced Java, I forgot my C, C++. That's happened, common. Most of you are done with your academics, right? Passed out how long? Hardly 2, 3 years back? 4 years, 5 years back? Fine. Can you tell me you are from a BTech, right? In first semester, what are the subjects you are having? That's what. I forgot all my subjects. I'm from MBA background, but I know only not IT. So that's what, over a period of time, we forget. The same problem happens here, right? Multiple courses. So you should have patience, money, time, efforts, and also you should be able to remember all those things. Then fine, you can go for that. Plus, this is not enough. Just learning any course is not enough. You require a very good and important point here. That is, creativity is required. Once you learned all those things, example in my company itself, if I have a requirement, hey, I need a programmer or some developer, you come for me. What I will say, hey, please just design me this application and do it. I don't know how to do. It works? No. So there should be a creativity. I might help you. Hey, see that website, see that Google or Yahoo or something. Okay, Yahoo Mail example I'm using. See, I want the similar kind of application for myself. Email application, I want the same as it is mine. So you can go there, a number of tools are there. You can download the source code or a template kind of thing and you can give it to me. Just changing the logo and is not enough. You need to do some creativity, right? Some colors, themes, fonts, certain things you have to change. It should look much more better than that one. Yes or no? Because programmers, I'm sure that developers, 50% of, not 50 man, 80% of your job is just done by copy paste. If you don't believe, I'm the best example. I'm not a programmer. I never learned C, Java, HTML, CSS, nothing, nothing. You go to our website, you've seen our website, right? The designing part, the look part, apart from coding, the look and feel part completely I customized. How? Learn, right? Not only that, if you just go to our office, in our office people, right, just talk to that lady, she will help you, show her office application, man. Or else one day if I get a chance, no, I'll show it here. I don't remember the password, I would have logged in from here even. We can access, right, that application office, yes. You see that? All the inquiries, batches, courses, everything we keep it in that application. It is what? It is an Oracle Application Express, Oracle Apex we call. Oracle's application is there. You don't need a programming good language kind of concepts. Right? So please focus this. So creativity is very important here. Then it makes sense if you are capable of learning multiple technologies and creativity is their main thing. Then I suggest you to go for programming. It might take little time for, but do. Because one day, because of your creativity, you can do, after some experience in future, you can do a lot of new things. Correct? No, sir, I don't have anything. So I am not a creative and I don't have patience of learning. I want some job and simple and easy job. Then I say, please go for any admin courses. Admin, yes, like database admin, application admin, OS, operating system admin, we call sysadmins, system admins, Linux admin, what we call, or storage admin, server admin, hardware admin, network admin. There are n number of admin courses. There you don't need any creativity. People say, hey, you have creativity, don't come here. Because creative people, what they do know, they will do R&D kind of thing. Hey, let me try this way, how it looks, or let me try this way, this way, this way. That's the problem. Even that's the problem little bit with me. If you see my website, sometimes it suddenly changes. Because when I get a free time, no, I'll try something on that. We do the creativity, no, hey, let me try this, let me try this, let me try this. You can't do that one with database. People say, don't do that creativity here. No. What you require in DBA side or any admin side, two things. Your concept should be clear. Concepts. Make it clear. The second thing, the command. You should have a very good command. Command means on the command line, syntax. You should know what to do. Oh, table space, how to add a data file. If the user is unable to log in, right, there could be some permission issues, how to grant the permissions. Correct? So concept should be clear. You should have a very good commanding. These two things are more enough for the DBA side. Correct? And you learn any program, that is enough. If you learn Linux admin, enough. You don't need multiple admins to do. Right? Network admin, only networking and little bit extra add-ons in that is enough. You don't need multiple different areas to start with. Same like DBA side, if you are a DBA person, database admin, learn any one database is enough first. For a fresher, no one will ask you that you require 10 DBAs. 10 or 2 databases you should know. You should know Oracle, you should know SQL Server, you should know Postgres. No one will be asking you. You know one database, enough. First understand that. Right? Build your confidence level on that. It takes some time. When you start working in any company with any project, for a year or 2 or 3, correct? Then if they will ask you, please learn something more. Because till that time, by that time, what happens? You are more confident. Okay, I know this one, I know. Okay, fine. Now do what? Go and learn something new now. Learning process. Again, you're coming back to the learning, right? So do that. Now going back, so please understand this. So what is required? Your professional resumes are required. Use a professional template, incorporate keywords from the job posting. This is a job posting. It was wrapped on in the same next below this. Incorporate the keywords from the job posting. Nothing but JD. JD, they would have mentioned certain things, right? The person should be able to clone from this to this, different server to server. Try to add those key points. If you did that one, add those. So seems like what, when they do a match, right? It's nearly same. Okay, just going back to the previous one here. Now, let me continue a little bit here further. So I was saying that the job requirement, example, there are 4 job positions are there in a company and 100 people would have applied. Now question how your resume, this is my resume, let's say, how my resume can be shortlisted out of 100. Because 100 people applied. Example, I have a requirement of 400 resumes I got. Is it I'm going to call each one, please come to office, we'll have an interview? 100 might be I can say, but imagine if there are 1000 plus. No way. I'll tell my HR team that, hey, please look into those profiles, filter them and select only, right, few, correct? On what basis? Some criteria, condition. See, employee table, all the rows, hundreds of rows you have. Do you want to filter everything? No. We do a filtration. How? Where condition, right? One of the condition like where profile should be appealing, and appealing nothing but it should be good enough, and the content should be what we call, if I look at the profile, I can understand the things very well. Correct? So many profiles, if you go through entirely, then only you will come to know. Instead of that, if your profile is in a better way, as I showed you some examples, right? Some examples, right? I can see your work experience. I can see his contact details, his additional skills. You can just see here. Got it? Education, I got it here. Languages, I got it here. Like this, it should be very well categorized, right? Organizing the things in a better way. Templates will help you. So please work on your resume first, right? Work on your resume. That is the first part. The second thing, you should have you should have the content mentioned there, which is basically required for their JD, for their job. Right, they are looking for a candidate who did the cloning. You should have some cloning words there. I did the cloning from this version to this version, or upgrade from this version to this version, cloning from this environment to this environment. If you have those points, make sense. Correct? Your points are totally different and my requirement is totally different. Is it I'm going to call you? No. Agree? Right? So based on the JD, again job description, you might need to change your or update your resume. For company to company it might change, for job to job it might change. Better you do that correction. See, a small correction is more important. Example, if I am an HR or anyone, right, I'm just going through your resume, I feel okay, all basic things are there, because I might need one little bit extra part, right? Example, data guard, and it is not mentioned in you, or might be you mentioned just I know high availability with data guard, that's all, nothing else. But because if my primary focus in job description that I want data guard guy plus in data guard concept only, then you should update your resume with more lines on data guard. Make sense? If I look at your resume, if I see more points related to that, hey, I can do data guard between this, Linux to this one, or this server to this server, right? Rack to single instance data guard, a rack enabled data guard, right? Switchover failovers can be done by through DGM, GRL, a number of things. If you add a few extra key points, lines, that will immediately like a eye-catching kind of thing. Yes or no? I'm not going to read your whole resume. No, I'll see, just look at certain points. The person who is selecting these extra lines which are related to your job description, if you add on, right, that will be really good catching point. Oh, let's say seems like this guy has already worked or did something, he knows data guard, he mentioned many things, right? Fine, good, let's put it. Might be your resume can get selected by that reason even, right? Don't miss, these are all small things, but right, that is the first, that's the another key point here. Just go back to the next one. Include, what is the next line? Include the relevant skills. That's what I mentioned. Whatever they're asking, the skill set, try to keep that skill set you have, right? They're asking for rack, DBA, rack, right? Then mention your resume, prepare that way that I know as DBA, I also know the rack kind of thing. If you know, then only keep. Don't just simply copy the JD and put it here. No, right? So means try to focus on those areas, skill set, what they're looking. Please try to understand the client's requirement. Simple thing here I'm trying to say one way. Try to understand the client requirement. If you go to any doctor, he will try to understand you first, right? Okay, what is your problem? Okay, eye infection. What is that happen in the eye? Okay, something rash or whatever it may be. Then he will give the medication, right? Now you simply went there and he gave his medication. You are saying I have a stomach pain. He gave a headache tablet. Will it work out? Doesn't match. Correct? There is no match. So same way here also applies. Please start. Right? When you're applying for any job, just blindly don't take a resume and just forward it to all the companies. Don't do. What we are trying to do, well, logic is if I tried for 10 jobs, I should get minimum 60% of the calls. Right? You're not getting a call. That means your resume might not be matching as per their criteria, or is a not in an eye-catching kind of thing. People say, hey, what is this? Might be you're very good, but resume is not showing that. Your resume is not appealing that much. Mine seems like very simple, just one page, what he would have done, leave it. Right? So try to make the things better. If you make it 2-page resume or 3-page, don't keep it 1 page. Try to keep minimum 2 pages. Doesn't mean that increase the font and increase the gaps. No, add more. I seen that even. I seen man really shocked. Someone has just mentioned first page only 1, 2, 3. Big difference. Like what lines are too long with a big gaps, which can be easily fitted in 1 page. He simply dragged it into 2 pages. Don't do that. Add extra some keywords. Right, add the lines, make it that way. So that is another one. Relevant skills, please add that one. Even the skill set what they are looking at, try to focus on those skills. Focus on those skills and mention more related example that that company is asking about more backup and recovery. The project is more backup, so you mention more about the RMN. I know with RMN we use online backups, offline backups, right? Using RMN or any other backup tools, we can take backup through OEM. I know the enterprise manager in RMN extra additional things, troubleshooting part, right? Parallel backups, huge databases can be backed up through all RMN. Like that, just try to focus on those words and little bit elaborate, right? So please keep this point. So the next one is mention your certification. Another very much important point actually, certification, because many companies right nowadays they are looking for certification even, not our institute certificate. No, it's certification from Oracle or authorized centers. Why they need this certification? Even for a fresher, it's not required, it's not mandatory or compulsory, but having a certificate is a good. Example, a traffic guy caught 2 people outside on the road. What they will ask you basically? Show me your license. One guy says, I have a license. Where? Show. He's not showing. The other guy, yes sir, see the license. What he'll say? You go home. The other guy, show me first. Because it's a doubtful. Does he really have any license or not? The problem here, the 100 people who applied here in this slide example I showed you, right? 100 people, many of them, they don't know even the DBA concepts. Possible? Some of them might be don't know, right? And many of them, right, they would have simply copied their brother's resume. It happened, man. I remember long back. I took an interview and someone mentioned in that we can take physical backups using export import. Yes or no? No, right? Would it? No. Logical backups you can do. I just catch that one point. Only one point in the interview. I was asking how you can take, tell me, physical backup. He was just confused and slowly tried to answer. That is another big mistake he did. He tried to answer or convince me. Then I started asking another question on that, another question on that, another question on that. And finally, I said after 3, 4 questions, man, physical backups are done only through RMN or other online mode. Data pump or export input. At that time, that is a, now we have data pump. That is 9A's concept long back, I said. So it is export import that is only for logical backups. Who said you, man, this one? Sorry, sir. I copied from, I got one, my friend, someone has shared me the resume. I copied the line. I said, oh, that means he already did a mistake and he gave you. Correct? So don't do just copy paste. Yes, we all do that one. Agree. We get the content from n number of ways, fine. But please, cross check the things, go through the points what you mention in your resume, very important, right? Mention your certifications here. I'm mentioning why, because right, the companies, right, See, even I'm telling you openly, right? Many people come to us and want to take a training. Before joining the batch itself, they'll ask, hey, if I do this course, I'm going to get a job? How can I say that? By just attending a course, can you get a job? Job is not based on a course. Is it the guy who is giving a job? Is it asking you, have you did a course from Akswave? Come and join. No, right? Nothing. They'll ask you technology. If you learn anything, prepare yourself very well, then chances are very good to get a job. That is the main key point. Always I say, even people ask, right? Sir, if I do this training, can I put my 3 years experience, 4 years experience or 5 years? How much experience I can claim? By doing any training program, you can't say your experience, guys. No, first thing. That all depends. Experience is equal to subject knowledge, whatever the subject knowledge you have, plus confidence, confidence. Experience nothing but that's what you should have a very good subject plus also a confidence with that. Yes, this is correct, sir. Right? And that's possible only in the real time people who actually work or face that issue. You can say with confidence, yes, sir, you will get this issue. Correct? So that is another part. So people ask, so please, right? That's why what happens, companies know, understood now, especially in India, every resume we can't trust, man. Right? We can't trust. He guy says 5 years, yes, we've seen that. The guy is having 10 years of experience. When we call for interview, he doesn't have even 2-3 years of subject even. Right? People say 5 years experience. When we call them and ask for an interview, right? Hardly they'll tell about architecture, nothing. They don't know. Just simply copy paste because they have a gap, they kept 5 years. What happened? They wasted their best opportunity. Yes or no? They got a chance for an interview, but because of their fake experience or whatever, maybe they can't show off that much of knowledge, they lost that opportunity. Correct? Now, people really, man, a lot of people are struggling. Boss, please give me one chance, I will prove. And if you are getting a chance, if you are unable to prove, then it's a waste. Correct? So please focus on this area. Certification here is also tell the company if you are a Oracle certified. If you did the basic certification also from any place, that means you would have gone through some training and cleared some test, exam, and then only they will award you a certificate. Yes or no? Correct? If you have a degree certificate, that means you have gone to college. Correct? Clear the exam. That means you know something about it. Correct? You know something, or you are little bit better than the guy who doesn't know or didn't went to school. Better or not? Little bit comparison. Yes. Same way as certification also going to help your resume to get selected. I've seen that many companies, they will have clear criteria. Hey, please, example, thousands of resumes we got, just filter out them. How should filter? Check out the guys should be with MCA background, BTech, computer background. MBAs are there. No, no, put them aside. Select these guys. Why? Because my requirement is a job, IT job. And that MBA doesn't know. If he comes to my company and says, sir, what is this computer? Oh, first time I seen, sir. Please, can you teach me? I can't teach him now. I can't teach him how to operate with the system. Agree? Yes, no. The BCom guys, they want to come to computer. That's the problem comes up. I'm telling you openly, guys. Right? But possible or not, that is a different story again. Possible, everyone can get a job in any place. If you want to become a pilot, you can become. Possibilities are there. Only thing that depends, the time, correct timing you should apply, correct preparation you should do, and chances are there. Correct? Okay, so back to the story now. Certifications is the point, right? Okay, certifications, yes, you should do for certification. Go for a certification. Plan yourself. It helps your resume. The next is mention your accomplishments. Whatever you completed or achieved, you did, right? Try to add those points, right? Example, even if you are a fresher, the last lines, right? If you are an entry level candidate, then you can mention your internship or freelance projects instead of your work history. The people who worked, obviously they'll mention the work, it's like I worked in this company and I'll mention some key points. Same way, try to mention if it is a freelancer, like this. I learned Oracle DBA in training kind of thing from this particular institute or what it may be, from this duration or internship you did, what you did there, certain key points you can add. I explored this, right? So if you learned somewhere, you can give easily a lot of topics. You can mention around 15-20 points, more than half of the page, nearly half of the page or more than that. Easily you can add up with the content what you are learning with us. Possible or not? I'm just telling you, this is the way you are increasing the length of your resume. The senior resume is just one page, guys. Even for fresher, one page, please. They won't have any word. Name, a small description will be the starting copy pasted from someone. Even mine is also was copy pasted earlier, right? Just a paragraph, right? I'm a achievable, what we call certain words will be there, terminologies, right? I can word teamwork, I'm a knowledge communicator, and a number of, okay, fine. That para is common everywhere. Now going down, academics, schooling, projects will be there, and then my hobbies and all, my family relations, all those comes up, right? And nothing else, nothing much over. No. If you are learned, if you are a fresher, even if you are doing a training from anywhere, right? Institutes, try to add up the points. That will help them. Oh, you are applying for a fresher, but you did a DBA program. Oh, you did all these things. Have you gone through the cloning part? Yes, I did the cloning. Make sense? This way, it is helping even for freshers to move on. Instead of a one page, if your page is having certain technical terms, another one page or a half page, having all these technical terms, technology, skill set, right? That will help you or not, even for a fresher. Yes, it's going to help. So please try to add those things here. Got my point? So these are all the key points are better. Try to add in your resume. Certification is also good important. I suggest most of the people to prepare yourself for certification, right? The basic certification for us is OCA, correct? Oracle Certified Associates. Oracle Certified Associate. OCA is a certification, correct? So if you are, this is enough for freshers to 2+ years kind of thing. Freshers to 2 years of experience. If you're saying I'm a OCA certified, highlight with a bigger font little bit, no issues. And even the certificate logo will be the Oracle Certified Associate. Attach that one also in a resume. My resume, my previous resume, I would have shown. I really missed mine. I had to copy it here, right? That one, I have all my certification logos. Half of my starting page is having my photo and all certification logos next to that. The first page is half of it only with all the logos. Oracle OCA 9i, 10G, 11G, rack expert, Exadata certification, plus, even the OCM certified, Oracle certified master. The logos itself. First page itself enough. They'll understand, oh, all the certifications enough. Right? So please, resume is very important, guys. Right? Keep it in mind. That is the first thing. That is the first thing. It is right, which will open a door for you for an interview call. If your resume is not good enough, you won't get interview calls. So if you are not getting an interview call, sir, we tried, applied 1, 2, 3 places, 4, 5 places, I'm still trying, fine, try it, don't stop. But you're not getting interview call means check your resume. Understood? Yes, that is the first. You should get minimum 1, 2, 3 out of 10, as I told, 30% of, right? You can improve that to 50, 60 kind of thing. If I applied, I should get a call because my resume is like that. I mentioned all 10 years of experience, guys, content in that one. Even for a fresher, oh, so much of things, let me call that guy. And they'll kick you out. Hey, go home, man. You don't know anything. That is second. First you should get a call. Correct? That's what we do even, right? Nowadays, the reels are playing same resume. We see a reel, oh wow, so many good things, man. Only 100 rupees dress, 100 rupees t-shirt. I'll go to visit to that store. That's the entry or not? First thing, people should come in. Once you go there, 100 rupees, sorry sir, the stock is over. Now we have only 299 stock. It happened many times, even with me, I've seen that, yes. So that's the first impression. The first thing, you should get a call. That's the first thing is you should get a call. Your resume is playing an important role. Understood? Go to the next point is clearing an interview. This is another important part here.